You are listening to Subject to Change. Real people experiencing real life, unscripted.
All right. Well, welcome to another episode of Subject to Change. I'm Mallory.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm the monkey in the middle.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hey.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I just had a lot
A lot of energy today. It's
It is a lot
President's
of
Day.
Energy. And I'm supposed to say this podcast today is sponsored by the USA beating Canada in hockey.
I guess. I mean, because football's over. So what do we?
I know. We try to
Yeah.
have some sort of sports ball thing.
But it was a big controversy.
Yeah, what happened?
Apparently, I guess Canada, the fans were booing the U.S. national anthem, so the USA hockey players got like really amped up. There was like huge physical fights within the first 90 seconds of the game.
What?
And like we had just like scored a bunch of goals early, and then like we ended up winning. Yeah,
Wow,
and it
they
was like a
booed. Well,
huge.
I mean,
yeah.
you can't blame them for booing.
No, I know
We
they're pretty
threatened
unhappy.
tariffs on them and
Yeah.
threaten their livelihoods.
There's a lot of
and-
hostility in the air.
A lot of hostility. Yeah, it was interesting to watch.
But can I say something about that, or do I got to wait till my segment?
You
I'll
can
till my
wait
segment
because
then. Continue with
because
the
I have
intros.
the intros. So as always, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and now YouTube. Last week we uploaded our first video with audio, and it has the
Yay.
most views, even though it's slightly off. But thank you guys for watching and supporting us along our journey of figuring out technical issues.
Awesome.
But as always, we still want to hear from you. So please send us any topics you want us to talk about. And if you want to be on the show, let us know. So today we have the lovely,
Da-da-da.
my daughter, Samantha.
My granddaughter, say hi. You can get.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Sam.
And her best friend, Megan.
Hi.
Hey, Meg.
So we're going to be hearing from them in a little bit. And yeah. Welcome. We're so
Welcome.
excited to have you today.
Excited to have you. Sit back, relax, eat all the snacks. Ooh, getting to be a wrap.
Life is mocking me. Let's talk about it.
Okay. Well, one thing that's mocking me right now. Now, listen, I'm a winter fan. I like winter.
Okay.
I don't mind it at all, and I don't like to complain about it. Lots of people do. Lots of people, when it's like 40 degrees, say it's cold out and all that stuff, but it's effing cold right now.
It's that wind.
And I'm not just not swearing because my granddaughter's here. I'll still swear. Don't worry. It just didn't sound appropriate when you're talking about the weather. But yeah, it's super cold out there right now, freezing cold. And this is about the time that, it's President's Day weekend. And I know our school system, we always had like Friday was a teacher day, so we had it off. And then Monday today is President's Day, so we would always do a ski trip, whatever. So highlight of the winter. But now I'm done with winter. Like to me, mid-February,
Same.
It's going to
we
drag.
do that. And excited for the snow during this weekend because we were skiing and everything. But now it's just cold. And now I'm like, okay, I'm ready for winter to be done. But yet here in Columbus, Ohio, it's going to be in the below freezing for the rest of the week,
I know.
which means it's not going to get much warmer. There's no way it can get much warmer for
Which
a
means
while.
I'm not leaving my house
Yeah.
in the snow belt of Licking County.
Snow in the Arctic Depression that is Licking County. So I'm looking forward to spring. It's February. It's going to be March in 2 weeks. I know we have-
33 days, I think, first day of spring.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw baseball started training
Yeah,
camp. Well, they started
training camp
games
started.
Yeah, they started
coming
games.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then in high school, do you guys are there any spring sports starting like baseball or?
Yeah, there's softball, baseball, track and field.
They've all started.
They're about to start. They're doing like tryouts this week.
Oh, that's the worst. That's
Tryouts?
the worst. No, I mean just
Oh.
playing in the.
Yeah.
Well, in tryouts.
Well, college softball, I think, has already started games.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
It's started games.
First off, let me talk about tryouts in high school. I mean, okay, listen, it's high school, right? So if you're really bad, then separate into like divisions or something. Because I got a story. So raised the kids in Upper Arlington, big lacrosse school. The year that Nathan was going to be on varsity, I'm not going to get the numbers right, but maybe they can get 40 kids, right? So they have tryouts. They cut 2 people, Nathan and another kid. Nathan, who made every single practice, every single weightlifting in the off season, did everything he's supposed to do and didn't make them. Like, you really don't have, like, first off, it's a big fundraiser thing. Like, everybody has to sell 200 bags of mulch, which equals about $2,000 per person. And then you can't just have 2 more people on.
Yeah,
I mean, I could see if there's 30 extra people and you got to cut down to 40, but you have 42 trying out for 40 spots. Just
2
let them
more.
on
Yeah,
the
that's
team.
Yeah.
And then let them prove themselves in games.
right.
yeah.
So I would imagine in your guys' high school, there's probably not that many extra people, right?
There isn't. Sometimes on JV teams, there's not enough players, but I know of a few middle schoolers who got cut. They only had like 12 players, but they cut 1 girl out
Just
of the
one.
whole.
Yeah.
See,
yeah,
keep them on the team,
It should be a minimum.
They did that when I was in school. too.
especially in middle school.
Ugh.
Yeah.
If I was the school education czar in Ohio, I would say you'd have to have a minimum of 5 extra spots before you start cutting. That would make more
Because
sense.
then, like, what if you get a lot of players injured too, and you
Yeah.
have no more backups?
Yeah.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also gets discouraging to them at such a young age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Meg, so insightful of you.
Doing great.
That's what happened to me in baseball. I was actually a pretty good baseball player. And my uncle actually coached the team and said, "You're not going to start your junior year," even though I was really good. And I was like, well, that's bullshit. Then I just quit. Then I went into depression. But anyways, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, my freshman year, I had the pity designated hitter spot. But man, I played the crap out of that spot.
Yeah, why not? Own it.
Guys,
Own it.
sports was the one thing that I was always pretty
Yeah,
decent
we
at.
know, Mallory.
Yeah, we
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now I've taken up golf.
Hey, there's a Papa shot in the other room. Let's go at it.
So sorry, you guys.
That's why I've taken up golf as an adult.
Actually, golf I'm terrible at.
Makes me
Like,
feel good.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to play. You
Yeah.
just got to play.
Let's go.
So that was my part of my winter thing. But can you imagine? I just remember being in a spring sport and like around this time in Ohio just sucked. And even as a parent, watching
Sucks.
spring
Oh my
games
gosh.
and stuff, and up until like mid-May,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get all
it
4
could be
seasons
anything.
in one
Yeah.
day.
Totally.
Like, oh,
totally not
Yeah.
fun. So
Yeah.
I'm ready for winter to be over. And
especially
Yeah,
like when
let's
we
be done
played
with it.
spring soccer, the field out there was like, it was always like 20 degrees colder than like what it was like right down the driveway. And it was so bad every weekend. So bad.
yeah, I hate it. Okay, so and the next thing, last week, it was last episode. I have to make an admission.
Uh-oh.
So the Super Bowl commercial that had the bras on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm really affected by this, and your sister, your aunt, Annie, pointed out to me that I was completely wrong, and I totally missed the point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was trying to argue with her and say, no, I was trying to talk about, maybe I didn't do it right, which I sometimes, well, most of the time that happens on this podcast, but equating it to the mental health segment last week about body shaming and stuff like that. And my point was, you can't say that we're becoming a sexist society and you got to take me seriously for what I am, but then you have a commercial that shows off your breasts and all this stuff, right? So, but I totally missed the point on the breast commercial. So, and I have reasons why. So, the commercial itself, and I'll play you the song here in a second, but the commercial itself is really about awareness. And if you really listen to the lyrics, it is saying that, why are you looking at me? This is what I have. This is what I've been born with. Let's focus on the breast cancer, not that it's a breast thing, right?
Oh, so because like I hadn't seen it, so the way you described it, I thought it was what
Oh,
you
I was
were
c-
saying.
That's right.
Yeah.
You didn't see it. You
I
said
never
that.
saw
I
it.
never
So
saw
I
it.
was,
No.
I was counting
Yeah.
on one of you guys to call me out on it. So,
Well, I hadn't seen it.
I hadn't seen it either.
but let's listen to this song. Okay.
Okay.
The song, I think, to a little bit to give me a little bit of grace is, having a few beers, watching the Super Bowl and all the commercials. Yeah, I'm just seeing breasts and then this upbeat song that,
I see you looking at me. I see you looking at me.
Look at that. You get lift, you get height, you get power.
Your attention, please. I steal the show. Yeah, now you know I'm gonna keep on dancing so you can keep on glancing.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I see where it's going already.
It's empowering.
I see you looking at me.
Really?
Let's go. Watch me now, attention now. Let's go. Watch me now, attention now. Let's go. Attention.
all right, so I get
okay.
I get the
So much
point.
attention.
And then it says over
I wish
6
I
million
would've
women
seen
that.
watching
Start paying
have been
attention to
diagnosed
breasts
with
when it
breast
matters.
cancer. So
I wish I would have seen that now.
Yeah.
Because how you pictured it was completely different than what I thought it would have been. Yeah.
yeah, but with that song, it's so like upbeat. I see you looking at me, and
Well,
then
that's-
it seems like they're trying to make it like a thing, and that's all I
I-
saw, and not
I kinda-
listen to
I
the
see,
lyrics.
yeah.
I can see that. Well, yeah. Yeah.
But the lyrics are, and even at the end, she's like, "Really?" Because the guy's looking at her breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and-
She's like, I have so much more to
yeah.
offer.
So
than just-
I'm definitely reeling back and saying that I'm falling into the trap of sexism in a way. Like that's what my thought immediately went to.
Yeah.
Instead of listening to the lyrics and giving it a chance, and then I complained about it. So I am saying now that I really do care about breast cancer. I really do care about women
Mm-hmm.
and their breasts that are really just solely there to feed children. That's their purpose
Mm-hmm.
physiologically.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to make them look great, they want to make them look great. That's fine.
it's
right?
their prerogative.
It's prerogative. It's okay.
Yeah.
Either
It's
way.
okay.
All right, Dad.
But we can talk about that at some point because I'd still think
Yeah.
that even by justifying that, which was the point I was trying to make, that if you're showing off your breast, but then telling us not to sexualize women, then don't show
for,
those
like,
things off.
People who purposely like show them off.
Yeah,
I mean,
because for guys like me and 95% of the guys that probably
Mhm.
saw that commercial and totally missed the point,
yeah.
like that's all we're focused on.
So
is
that
the
challenges
sexism
you
of
to
it.
really think
That's
as a
right.
man.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's a learning lesson for me to really start looking at that differently. I thought I was this progressive, women's everything person, and apparently not. Apparently my brain still goes right to
Mm,
it's a bra commercial. What are we doing?
that's called conditioning.
Yeah, so good.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh.
my complaint is to myself
Oh,
today.
look at that. Dad, so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. Thanks for listening.
Weird news. News that's weird. All right. Well, welcome to my episode of Weird News. We're going to get weird today. So, first, I'm going to ask, what do cucumbers, Stanley cups, and cranberry juice all have in common?
Cucumbers, Stanley cups,
Really
and
think about
cranberry juice.
Cucumbers.
Stanley cups,
Oh, Stanley cups.
Stanley cups.
Stanley's. Cucumbers, Stanley. Women?
It's TikTok trends.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And how they
I was going to say
affect
there's X
the
amount of
marketplace.
letters. They have C's in
a
them.
lot of the women have Stanleys.
Yeah. Well,
And I always associate cranberry juice with treatments for UTIs.
hey.
Wait, what?
yeah.
So headlining news: cucumbers. There was a huge shortage because have you guys seen the viral cucumber salads? Yeah.
What?
So there was a huge shortage of cucumbers because everybody was going out and buying cucumbers to make these viral salads.
I haven't
What,
seen that.
viral salads? Like there's
Yeah.
the
So there's
virus
a
in them?
TikToker by the name of Logan, forget his last name, who started these trends of making cucumber. You've never seen it?
No.
Oh my God! And the
Hold on, I'll
mandolins.
look while you're-
Yeah. So he made viral cucumber recipes, and
Oh, so they're actually like a cool thing. It's not like a challenge where you go and do stupid things.
no,
like put,
they're like healthy, good
Mentos
recipes.
and Coke and all that kind of stuff.
I
know.
I still want to try that.
What the healthy?
Mentos and Coke.
See? So basically, I want to just dive into TikTok and how it's made us as consumers want to go out and buy things. Over consume different products.
That one over there is guilty.
I think we all are.
Do you want to share what you recently just bought off of TikTok?
TikTok shop?
Yeah. Because she was convinced. She said the reviews were great. What was it? The big thing you're waiting on.
I said the colors. I said the colors looked great, first of all. And it's a 6,000 piece Lego bear.
But it's not Lego brand.
Okay.
And it's probably going to be so hard to put together because it's not Lego brand.
You literally slide the pieces together and then you hammer the layers together.
Hammer.
Yes.
You don't hammer Legos.
What does this have
But
to do
you're-
with cucumbers?
TikTok. Buying off TikTok.
But
So
it
she
makes-
got convinced
it's
to
something-
buy this 6,000 piece teddy bear off TikTok to put together.
It's something I want to dive into. It's the psychology behind TikTok trims and the FOMO that comes with it. I think we all overindulge because we're afraid to miss out on something.
Ooh, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
Is this the guy?
No. His name is Logan. But it's the basic. It's the same concept.
I can't tell you how many times. For me, it's recipes.
Yeah. And that's the same.
Yeah, I get a lot of recipes from TikTok. Or
Have you guys even heard about the Dubai chocolate?
Oh yeah, it looks like manure.
My sister bought some.
And it
Did
was
she really?
yeah, and it's super expensive too, isn't it?
Yeah, it was $8 per bar
Yeah. Yeah.
at TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Wait, is that expensive?
Well, there's some online that's like $40 a bar for chocolate.
So do you get on TikTok? Well, clearly, because wasn't there a Super Bowl commercial that actually talked about how it was helping small businesses, TikTok?
Oh, well, yeah.
So,
It
I'm guilty
was.
of an Instagram buy. I think I've mentioned that before. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a TikTok guy.
I've
so.
TikTok bought a few things.
Oh, I have too. I went
Yeah.
out and I bought a mandolin the next day after watching Logan's. And-
Mandolins are great. You just
but then there was
slice
this
your finger off. though.
that was the thing. He started this uproar of making all these cucumber recipes, and then all these people started actually cutting themselves. They didn't know the dangers of it, but they were so interested in his recipes and wanting to recreate what he had done.
And I also got that. TikTok is how I started my probably unhealthy trend in my house of putting everything in plastic containers, like the ASMR plastic containers. And I would have a system and everything's labeled and everything it's ridiculous. But I mean, that's how I saw a girl do it. And the sounds of it brought me relaxation. I was like, oh, I'm going to do it. And it brought me relaxation to do it.
Yeah, and that's
All because of TikTok.
And that's how you can even just businesses are utilizing it because it
Yeah.
becomes. I mean, people want to do what they're seeing. It's so
You got to make it fun and interesting.
Yeah,
I
powerful
feel like
tool.
I caught on to that. I think this is the guy you want to.
This is perfect.
There he is. As soon as you watch one of those videos,
Sometimes
I
you need
guarantee
to eat
you're
an
gonna
entire
want to
cucumber.
try
Let me
that
show you the
salad.
best way to do it. Start by slicing your entire cucumber. These gloves make it so your fingers don't get cut. I want these to be super plain and super creamy, so I'm adding some sour cream and then some chive cream cheese. Some of this cheese sauce with herbs in it. Then I'm gonna add a bunch of this everything bagel seasoning, flaky sea salt, MSG, obviously.
All of
For
his
some reason, I have a
recipes are
feeling this
so
is gonna
good.
hit so
And you
hard.
just shake
Make
it
sure you
out.
shake it
Yes,
super well.
he shakes it like crazy.
Oh, that looks good.
I went out the next day. I bought a mandolin. I bought those containers and all the ingredients.
Let's try.
Wow.
That looks good though.
I know. That's why I did it. Now there's this huge shortage of cucumbers.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So we have egg surcharges and a shortage of cucumbers.
Wow.
All right.
The world's coming to hell in a handbasket.
Wow.
There's just the amount of influence that TikTok
What
actually
about you
has.
kids? What's the most viral trend you've seen that you've been tempted to do besides buy a teddy bear?
Buy a
Wow.
teddy bear,
Okay. You guys are on your phones literally all day.
Right?
That's great.
Well, apparently there isn't anything viral going on right now.
But
That has to do with
apparently
food.
not.
They're not watching it
But
anyways. They're
I
not
w-
watching recipes or anything.
Are you
like
more
that.
on IG?
I'm more on TikTok, and on TikTok there is this thing from Chili's called the Triple Dipper. That
Wait.
went viral. It's
Yeah.
like food.
Wait, did you see the mozzarella sticks too from Chili's?
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And I went out the next day and went out and bought those mozzarella sticks.
Oh, so you're really affected by them.
Mallory's really
They got me 100%.
So I
Only
gotta
all day.
assume, that's a big market. Just have something small and
Or Wingstop. I tried Wingstop for the first time because it went
'Cause of
viral.
TikTok?
TikTok.
Yeah. And their ranch
Wow.
is supposed to be like super good.
It is. It's actually really good. Sammy will buy like a whole quart and bring it home.
what's your guys' age range? Like the demo that marketers are going for? I don't think you're in it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Sam.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So clearly 17 to 21.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of things that are doing it. Wait, was that the fire alarm?
No, that's our GoPro battery dying.
Dang it. But I want to know what's like for our audience. What's your weirdest thing TikTok has made you buy? I want to know.
Well, I think it's interesting on this aspect, though. It's a recipe thing because I've seen a million. When I was on TikTok routinely, and of course it learns what you're watching, right? So mine were recipes. And then, man, there were some really good recipes on there. I think
Yeah, there are.
anything that I have saved on there is a recipe thing. So, yeah.
Oh.
But how does a cucumber sell? Is it because you guys young and good looking? He's probably like
There's
what,
a, you know,
20,
I don't
you
think
know
so.
what? I mean, my For You page is all over the place. There's days where it's recipes. There's days where it's just humor. There's days where it's men reading smut books. There's days where it's Magic Mike London all over my For You page. There's days where it's just moms
Wait,
living
what do you
mom
say?
life.
For You page?
It's
For-
like
so it's
what it
just-
compiles.
It's the algorithm.
Oh, I
for
thought
you
it
to
was a
see.
new
No,
No.
it's
social
just-
media platform.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just random
Yeah.
at all times.
But that's what I think is interesting because I often times wonder if my For You page is the same as yours.
Right.
Did you see the cucumber recipes like
No.
I did?
Mm-mm.
Why is that?
Not once.
Mm.
Mine were just like all over.
And I
mine.
thought maybe
I mean, it's
like
how long you spend on those, and
I
I
don't
was
know
very
because like
invested
I
in
thought
them.
maybe it starts to sync our For You pages when we start sending each other videos through the app.
yeah.
But I don't think it. Well, maybe a couple, but nothing. Huh?
Repost?
reposting on
Repost. Oh, that's
Okay.
what that. What is that for anyway?
You can repost videos on your For You page, and then it could possibly like pop up on one of your friends' For You.
Oh, and it'll tell you like this friend reposted.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
I need
Yeah,
it.
I'm still learning it.
So am I.
You know,
But-
I need our TikTok to blow up.
Oh, I think it's
well,
it's
maybe
definitely
we need to have some recipes.
yeah.
I could share some recipes.
I'm all over it. I got all the equipment for the cucumber recipes.
Yeah,
So-
no, you-
Mallory's like,
hey, that mandolin will be
use
good
the
for lots of
mandolin.
things.
I tell you
Hold,
what.
please. Got to go to the hospital.
I
Cut
am
a finger.
an expert.
Get you some potatoes. Set that mandolin to small. Slice up some potatoes. Fry them in oil.
I made
Damn, your homemade potato chips.
I made those. I was just gonna say that. I got so excited just now. I'm so sorry. I have to adjust the levels on that.
I made myself some homemade chicken pesto pasta last week from frozen pesto I made. Homemade.
Oh, that's good.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Listen,
Anyway.
it's so easy. So many people say, so many kids, anyways, at least like Gita's sons, like, you got to teach me how to cook. I'm like, dude, just follow a recipe.
Yeah.
Read
That's
the
how I taught
recipe first.
myself.
Here's my thing. Read the recipe first.
Yeah.
Then get everything out so everything's pre-measured and ready to go. Because the worst thing you want is like something simmering, and then you gotta, put some more stuff in. You gotta measure it out, and you realize
Yeah.
the measuring cup's dirty, and you gotta clean it. Blah 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 blah. But these TikTok people just do it right away. I think there's the misnomer in that too is they have everything. It's like you notice the edits.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They make it seem so easy and quick, but
They do.
they're like cutting it. So how did your cucumber salad turn out?
Amazing.
Did it
And
take
I
you
add my
30
own-
seconds?
No, those are unrealistic
Yeah,
expectations.
it was unrealistic, and I almost cut my finger off a couple times. But I like to add my own little flair to it too.
Okay, let me also ask you. So you got hooked on this cucumber thing with 2 million views. Was that one? Is there another one?
Oh, there's hundreds of them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he
Of
has
just cucumbers?
Yes, yes, you should check
What
him
does
out.
he do? Just mix?
He makes
different-
even makes like a sushi roll one. So he puts like crab and cream cheese and
Ooh, that
Oh,
sounds
he
good.
he,
all with but why cucumber?
I don't know. I think it's just a healthy alternative.
Well, cucumbers are very healthy for you. They have a lot of health
Hold on.
They're
benefits.
versatile.
I asked Google one time while I was making. I had leftover. What I like to do is make smoothies, and if there's something that's getting old in my fridge, I just want to throw it in there. But then I always ask Google what the nutritional content is. I don't think cucumbers have much nutritional content.
No,
But they're
a
good for
binder.
healing your skin. You use them for puffy eyes. They help you de-bloat as well
Yeah.
if you put it in as cucumber water and let it soak for a while. There's another. You can use it as
Well,
like
put
a.
them on your eyes is
it's-
not a recipe.
But to me, it's better than like
It's- yeah.
noodles.
Yeah.
They're 96% water.
Great hydration.
Right. Great. That's why you put. Yeah. They're. Yeah.
Vitamin K, vitamin C, magnesium,
Mhm.
potassium, and
Magnesium.
Those are
small amounts
electrolytes?
of other B vitamins.
Those electrolytes are in there.
Huh?
So magnesium is electric light.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Electrolyte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how much?
I don't know.
Let's
It's-
see. 1 gram of protein. Vitamin C, 6%. Vitamin K, 40% of the daily recommended value, which who knows who sets those. Now it's going to be
And-
JFK Jr. or RFK Jr.
But the most important part about cucumbers, let's not forget.
Yeah.
We can make them into pickles.
Oh
I
yeah.
know. I've made homemade pickles before.
Me
They're so
too.
good.
So
Which
good.
I
oh my
love.
gosh. I use fresh dill.
I
And,
need you to show me, friend, because every time I've tried to make my own, they
Got
taste
some frozen
horrible.
dill in the freezer. Yeah.
I've tried it, and it's
so
just
good.
I can't make mine taste like they do in the store.
No, they're better. Homemade's better than the store.
Do you like sweet pickles?
I like bread and butter pickles.
Is
Best
that
pickles.
Sweet? That's sweet, right?
Best.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's
yeah,
sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
Best pickles are boar's head, horseradish, sweet.
I've
they
never
have, like,
had those.
They have the spice of the horseradish,
Oh,
but
yeah,
they're
That
sweet.
sounds
yeah,
so
yeah.
good. I need some pickles.
And
I
the
know.
juice from it, like we got some, and we put them on sliders for the the OSU championship game.
Yeah.
Geet the Maze sliders. We
Did
put
you
the
know
little-
that pickle juice is actually an electrolyte?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
If
say
you're hungover,
Yeah.
when I did. It was called Indian Princesses, so I can back then, but now it's called Y Princesses. But so it was like dad, daughter, camp out stuff. All the dads, if the daughters were maybe in bed, of course, it's a drinking thing for dads. And I always brought those pickles. We would all at bedtime drink the pickle juice because it's really good for you.
It
so
is.
you don't
It
have
really
hangovers.
is. Yeah.
So it has electrolytes in
Yep.
it, right?
Which is something you can drink after working out too
yeah.
to restore. I've noticed I've had a problem with restoring electrolytes lately because my body starts to get exhausted too quick when I work too hard. So I've now invested in coconut milk with my shakes.
Coconut milk.
milk's really good for you too.
Yeah. Get those electrolytes.
I have so many Indian princess stories. We'll have to, when Becca comes on the podcast, we'll have to do it.
Yes. All right.
Let's see what this song does.
I love my lady garden.
What is
As
this?
you all know I do. I prune and I do so. My favorite part is nurturing those whoppers in my patch. I love to see them grow. So let's celebrate our vegetables.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I could sing that jingle, taking care of my garden.
I was trying to look for what was that? What was the one? There were the vegetables, Veggie Tales.
Veggie Tales. Did you ever watch Veggie Tales, Buck? No?
Good lord!
These kids are so quiet.
Did your mom
They are
like shelter you?
No. No, we watched a lot of stuff. My Little Pony.
Oh, I love my.
What did we watch, Bug?
Lala Loopsy
La La Loopsy,
and Monster High.
Monster
All right, I'm
High,
done with you guys.
Blue's Clues.
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle, have we got a show for you? Broccoli, celery.
The cucumber accents the water in such a way that
want to take a little break. Just listen to some music
So relaxing.
while we prepare.
This is Mental Health Matters. All right. So, in the spirit of having our youth with us today, I thought it would only be proper to kind of raise some quick awareness. I could probably do so many segments on this, but we'll just generally talk about this for a minute. So, I want to kind of bring up some awareness on youth mental health. And the growing mental health crisis for our youth in the last 5 years. I'll just bring up some statistics. A 2023 study shows that 5.3 million youth between the ages of 12 to 17 are diagnosed with some kind of mental disorder. Leading diagnosis of that is anxiety with 60%, and then depression, I think it was 40-something percent. And then the rest are behavioral disorders, which is very striking in my opinion. But at least it's getting diagnosed now. I feel like when I was that age, this wasn't even a topic of discussion. So I think since COVID, also there's been a discussion and spark of debate of, is this what's led to more diagnoses, more issues because our kids were being isolated from socialization. So I kind of want to bring that up to see what you guys think, and then get an opinion of our children over here. Well, Meg's technically an adult as of Friday,
adults.
but
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's 18. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Valentine's Day, baby.
Aw.
Yeah, so
So 5 million, 5.3 million, and then that's, what are the age?
12 to
groups?
17.
12 to 17.
Yeah. So that's just 12 to 17. I mean, they're diagnosing younger than that too.
Yeah, and that's so just a quick search here. 26 million children 12 to 17 years old. So 5 out of 20, that's about 20%.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So you're saying obviously COVID and keeping them home had a lot to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Which is why there's a norovirus COVID/influenza breakout and no one's talking about it right now.
They're calling it the quadrimic or something.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
it's
yeah,
funny.
good. I saw that. Yeah, because we don't want to talk about that because then everyone will freak out.
Everyone will
and
start
everyone's
freaking
gonna
out.
Do this,
Yep.
and we realize that wasn't the right thing to do.
Right.
At the time, because now everyone is going through this depression and anxiety and all of that.
So I just want to ask the girls, like, because I know you guys went through COVID. I know at first it was exciting to like, oh, we don't have to go to school. But do you guys think that it led to any mental health issues not being around people?
I'll get close to the mic.
I felt sad not being able to be around my friends, but it also, like, I struggled with my schoolwork, having to learn it online without teachers' help.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sam, how do you feel?
I thought it was okay.
You thought it was okay?
Like being at home, studying, not being able to see your friends. Is it because you had social media?
I actually didn't have a phone. My mother refused to buy me one until we went back to school. So I had zero social life when we were in quarantine, besides Megan. So yeah. And her phone also
Your mom
broke.
did lock you up then.
Her phone also broke, and I'd like to keep this clear. She bought herself a phone like 3 months before she bought me a phone. So
And what grade is this?
7th.
Yeah.
We would.
I mean, during COVID, I kind of support that.
You had your best friend.
Yeah, we did like sleepover FaceTimes.
You
all the
did,
time.
because she had an iPad at least.
Oh, okay.
The iPad also wasn't mine. It was my mother's.
Well, that's okay. You got to use it, though. Doesn't matter.
Man, throw me under the bus.
I mean,
some hostility
okay.
in the air right
To
now.
that note, did you buy your car?
No.
Okay,
My
so there you go. Okay.
grandmother's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, someone bought it for you, so you can use something else of somebody's, and still it's yours, right? It's your
Right.
car, it's your iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have my own iPad. I don't care about that.
So, okay, so all right, you guys were then. So you were 7th grade in COVID. Really, was that long ago?
Mhm.
And now you're graduating. high
5
school.
years. I know it feels like it's.
I guess that's true because
Yeah.
Becca got it on all fronts.
Yeah.
Yeah, senior year in high school, lost graduation, all that stuff. So all this anxiety and depression stuff. So do you guys, I have a question for you. At school, do they talk about that, and how do you have a mechanism to report that, or how do they know? In fact, I'm trying to figure out how they get these stats. I'm sure there's a survey or whatever, but do they do anything in your schools that allow you to speak freely about, well, I feel anxious or I'm depressed, or do you feel comfortable doing that?
We have a school counselor, but a lot of kids don't talk about it to the counselor. They talk to like a trusted teacher,
Oh, okay.
but not really even if that.
Right. Huh. And they don't. So I guess I'm trying to think, how does a school fit into this?
And that brings me to like our next question, because, after this, and personally, I noticed like a lot of kids go back to school then. Bullying starts to happen more. Kids are more distraught. Socialization's awful. Nobody knows how to interact anymore. So, in my personal opinion, the school really lacked in support. There was, they don't have assemblies where we're talking about mental health. They don't have assemblies where we're talking about bullying. We're just sending emails to parents and hope that things are going to get better. They're not proactive. And that's a huge issue for me. The actual, there's a school counselor, but then there's the third party counselor that the school hires out that your kid can go talk to. But even then they send you a bill afterwards, but I'm sorry, my taxpayer dollars should be paying for that counselor. I
Oh, they
shouldn't be
charge
paying
you
you.
for it.
Yeah, there's a bill after that. So I'm not gonna get started on that. So I feel as a parent, there wasn't enough proactiveness when it comes to mental health and what's really going on. Because it's obvious, because I substituted there several times, and I'm just watching these kids, like there's a lot of problems here. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot going on, and there's nothing being done about it.
I have a question about that. Do you think that you're just more aware of that because of your knowledge of mental health, or has that been going on forever? Because I hate to be like old guy, but bullying, all that stuff happened all the time. And people were upset. And to Meg's point, when I was in school, I had a teacher like I felt like I could talk to, and then she realized something was up and got me involved in more things and did whatever she could. But back in that day, like,
well, and I felt that way too. There was always a trusted teacher, but like I could certainly point it out easier because I can see the signs and symptoms. But as the school as the whole and what we just experienced personally, they don't do anything. 0 for prevention, 0 for education, 0 for anything. So that was the issue I had. But that's a parent looking in. So I asked Meg and Sam here, what do you think the school, because I'm not there every day all day. So do you think they've offered sufficient help or awareness for mental health in schools?
I really don't think the schools are like doing a good job at this, because when I was in the 7th grade, my mom got diagnosed with cancer, and then the counselor came up to me and was like, we can have weekly talks, but after my first visit with her, I still haven't gotten checked up since. So they say that they're going to help, but they don't do anything.
Wow.
They don't.
That's interesting.
I feel like especially in the high school, there's more concern for catching people vaping than actually addressing issues.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah. That's just my opinion, but
yeah, and it's one district. I can't say that.
Right.
I know, our experience. I have no idea. I
Yeah.
don't know what was available.
I hear stories like because mom substitutes up north, So, I mean, she substitutes in really dangerous school districts. She's had to have the cops called several times.
Yeah.
So you hear a lot from everywhere, but I think as a whole, schools need to be better about educating, and like there's peer support for that, and there's people who are certified in youth mental health first aid that allow you to be a person just to talk to for someone. It doesn't have to be a counselor, because sometimes counselors I feel like are intimidating to kids, because you have, oh my gosh, I have to open up to this person and like tell everything to this person, and like I mentioned last week, it just takes one trusted adult for a kid to like change their life. And if we can start at the youth, then they're more likely to be better as adults. So that's just the awareness that I wanted to bring. I could keep going, but yeah.
Well, I think it's important, and I don't know what's happening in school. Never did. So
I hear lots of stories. My dad's a high school teacher. I don't know what I can share and can't share on here, but I've heard quite a bit, and it's hard from his side of things. It's hard to be a great educator when you're supposed to meet all these standards. And I sympathize with him, because he's just trying to do what's right, but there's all these other things that are in his way, and there's only so much time in the day.
Yeah. I feel horrible for the teachers.
Yeah.
It's the administration that needs to do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but really.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they have a lot
They're
more
the
time.
ones making the decisions.
Yeah. My dad, is putting on, lectures all day. So, I don't know what I can share, but there's been some things that he's told me that are just like alarming, being in the public education system.
Yeah.
Like he has even like a list he's given for every class that is on a suicide watch list. So he can't allow them to go to the bathroom. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, there are things like that are like, and I think people see one side of it, but like he struggles with it because he feels like he's compassionate and he has sympathy, but these people have to go to the bathroom. There's just so many things that they have to, it's a lot harder to navigate than I think most people understand. There's so many depths of it.
Yeah. It sounds like it. And also I just can't imagine. Well, let me take that back. Because I want to go back to, I think this has existed. It's just more awareness now, but it seems like we're just, to your point, we're aware of it. Oh, you can't do this, this, and this, but it's like, what are you going to do about it? Now, at some point, you have to leave it up to the parents to do something. Like you can't be a parent for the child, but then again, you don't know what the home situation's like or anything like that. So that's why there are counselors. You just have one counselor at your guys' school?
Yeah, and she's like very busy, so it's hard to get in to talk to her.
So it sounds like they need more. And is she supposed to be a counselor for what class? Because I think of a counselor as, these are the classes I got to take because I want to go do this, or I want to be a welder, or I want to do this.
That's what mostly she
is,
right?
We have one for like the entire high school and middle schooler, and it's just her, so she's very busy and stressed.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
And to my point, if you're going to bring a third party in, my money should be covering that. You shouldn't be making people pay for that.
Yeah.
Because that should be a service the school provides.
Yeah, there are for lots of other, disabilities and things in school.
Yeah.
So mental health
should be free.
Particularly after
should be free.
After COVID.
For our children, it should be free.
Yeah. And
yeah,
they need to find the money. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone says they're broke. Every
He
government
definitely is not
organization,
broke.
every hospital, every school system says they're broke. I'm like, okay, well,
Don't get
can
me
we
started on
figure,
that financial
Can we figure this stuff out?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I know, people, I won't say that, work for places that the money's like free flowing.
Yeah.
And they're spending money left and right because of XYZ programs. So, yeah, that's a challenge.
Yeah, it
Really
is.
a challenge.
So, not to be so Debbie Downer, but I wanted to bring awareness to it. So we're going to bring some light.
Yay!
Some light. Yes. But,
I
I
think
pray
it's
for our
worth
youth.
talking.
And we need to talk about, that's why it's not talked about. It's uncomfortable. So we need to start a conversation.
Yeah.
So,
Agree.
yeah. Okay. Well, children. Sammy and
Are
Meg,
you guys
it's
tired
all
of our
about
calling
you.
you children?
I
Our
know, you're
guests.
not. I know our guests. Sammy is so she's so unthrilled right now. She doesn't like attention on her.
None of us do. That's why we're doing
Yeah.
a podcast. Nobody. Oh wait, we're recording it.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do with Sammy and Meg, they're gonna quiz you, Dad, on
Oh.
Gen Z terms.
Oh sweet.
So you get to find out if
Don't we have an
you
intro? Is there some sort of intro? Some cool,
cool little intro
like an intro song I could put
to
on?
see how well you might know Gen Z.
I love this. This is great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Is that?
Let's see. Do we have anything? Nope.
No good intro?
There's just you could play a song. Wait, these aren't you guys. No, this isn't good. Never mind. Like Gen Z bangers. Okay. No intro for this one.
All right. All right. It's up to you guys now.
Yeah, you're on.
It's your moment to shine.
Moment to shine. Time to quiz Dad.
Ta-da.
Do I just say the word?
Yep. Go ahead and say. No, just one.
Cap.
Wait, what are we doing?
Quizzing you on Gen Z terms. You need to see if you know what it means.
Cap?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bullet? Like I'll pop a cap in you?
No cap.
That is very wrong.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop.
It's like you're lying. Like no cap.
You
That's what that means.
can you use that in a sentence, please?
It's a
Like
spelling bee.
if you were to say you want a Grammy, I'd be like, that's cap.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He would imply that he is lying.
Uh-huh.
I got it. That took me
Cap.
way too long to figure that
A
out.
bullet.
Country of origin?
Country of origin. United States.
Wow. That's cap.
That's a lie. All right.
We used to, so let's see, my term, what would we say? Because there was a birthday card that someone gave me and it had these two old guys and they're looking at an island and there's this like part of the island that's sticking out. And the old guy goes, there's a stick out.
What?
So now we use the term stick out for when you lied to someone. Like, that's
Oh.
a stick out.
Like a Pinocchio almost.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
All
going
right.
to have like Grandpa Brian, Pawpaw Brian's terms for this stuff. All right, next one.
Bet.
Huh?
Like bet.
Bet.
Like bet that.
Bet.
Like you got to say it with the, bet.
Bet, bitches. Is that the way? Can I use it in a sentence that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is true.
No.
Like say
Something is true. Bet.
say like you're arguing with someone and you're like, okay, bet that.
Lost me. What does it mean?
It means like it's on or it's okay or like absolutely.
It's on.
What?
It's on.
It's
Bet.
on, like
What would we say, Sarah? Us millennials for that.
If it's on.
I don't know. Did we have a term for that?
Oh!
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to find
We would
millennial
just
language.
say it's on.
Yeah, like we're
that's
like,
what we would say.
I guess not creative, I guess.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
All right. Sorry.
Okay. So you guys are Gen Z, right? Okay. You guys are millennial.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What am
You're
I?
Gen X.
I'm Gen X. Okay. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Really?
Next term.
Bet.
Bet. It's on.
Can I have another sentence with that too? Like, how do you use that some
you like
day to day?
If I were to ask like Megan to hang out and she'd be like, bet. Like, absolutely.
Wow. Wow.
There's like a couple different terms
Yeah.
for that.
you can say it when you're like about to fight someone or like
Or it's on.
I think we would
yeah.
just say,
Oh,
let's
okay.
go.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's
Let's go. Let's go.
All those TikTokers do that when they like kick a field goal or like
Yeah.
throw a pencil and it sticks into something. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm performing pretty well at this one, right?
Yes.
All right, give me one.
Drip.
Drip.
Oh man.
DRIP.
Yes.
I think I know what this one is.
I don't remember what this one is.
I do. Yeah. I got this all
I,
day.
if you use it in a sentence, would it give it away?
Yeah. Do you want a sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. Mallory has drip.
That's right. Look at the speaker.
Style.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like
Yeah, I kind of gave it away a little bit.
But you could
Yeah.
say like
That's
that's
got one.
drip.
I would say, you know what I would say? That's hot.
Yeah, that's hot.
Like Paris Hilton days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's our term.
Ooh.
That's hot.
I like this. Back and forth.
Simple Life. She goes into Walmart and she's with that dude. She's like, that's hot.
They have style.
That was
Let me
the best
see.
show.
I don't.
I love that show.
I know.
Half of it's because I'm a dude, but because we don't really comment on style. But so, what's drip these days? By the way,
Like your fit. Like your fit.
Yeah. Like your
Your
drip
outfit.
is like fit or your outfit.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
fit.
Your fit.
Yeah.
Your fit.
All right,
Fit
well,
of
what
the
fit
day.
is hot? What's-
Important things.
FOTD. Fit of the day.
What fit is drip these days?
That's drip.
Yeah.
Sweatshirt, sweatpants, and
peacoat.
slippers.
Anything that goes along together. Like if
Oh.
it goes together, like
Oh, I'm pretty casual today, but
Yeah.
usually I like to be drip.
This is great. Drip.
Can I be drip or no?
I don't know.
100%.
Can a grandpa
Kendrick
be
Lamar,
drip?
is he drip?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
With those boot cut jeans?
Hey,
I
Sarah
found
noticed
them.
those.
They're $258.
Oh my.
Women's.
Really?
They were women's jeans.
He wore women's jeans.
He
How do
did.
you know that?
Because I found it on Facebook.
Wow.
Wait,
You know,
what's-
everybody
what's
else
the,
noticed
What's
that.
the word for liar
I
again?
know. Cap.
That's cap.
Yeah.
cap.
I forgot there. For
Look
a
it
second.
up. Bet.
These guys don't even
Bet.
smile.
I know. There's no emotion. There's no emotion.
Okay, what's next? Give it to me.
Flex.
Flex.
You know,
Like flex your muscles, but that's not it. I'm sure it's not.
it's a flex. So it's
Kind
show-
of. It like
showing off.
basically what are you doing when you're flexing?
Showing off.
Yeah.
So that's showing off. Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense. Now that one makes sense.
Dad got two.
So what else?
I didn't get it,
But
but
like
Oh, okay.
instead of your muscles, it's everything.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
whatever
know?
you're doing, you're showcasing. Like,
Oh,
You
okay.
got your watch. You're gonna flex your watch.
yeah.
Got that rolly,
Yeah, like-
rolly,
flashing.
rolly.
When you go,
I don't know what
like
the
I'm
millennial term
tired.
for that is.
Showing off.
When you show off.
I feel like we just had the
We just-
right term
We
for
just
everything.
used the proper terms. I don't know.
We'll get into that in a
We,
second.
we said
Bling?
you salty.
No, I never use salty.
Oh, never mind. I mean, neither.
What is that?
Weird.
I never used that.
Definitely.
Okay, well,
I might-
I did.
Maybe I represent Gen X. Maybe I don't, but I don't think we had terms. Well, I mean, I had some. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'll throw them in when we get there. But some of this stuff, it's just like, well, that dude's showing off, or
Yeah.
that chick's showing off. I don't know.
What's the next one?
But she's flexing. She flexing.
She flexed.
Okay, what's next?
High key.
High key.
High key.
Yeah.
Instead of low key.
Right.
Sounds
Because
like a
everyone says
game.
low key. That's low key this. That's low key this. Not, is it just a replacement for that?
Yeah.
It's high key.
Yeah.
That one's not exciting.
Wait, but is
I
it
think
supposed to be
this-
exciting? Is it supposed to be like, because low key's like, it's kind of under the radar.
Yeah,
but,
I say
but it's
that.
misused so much.
That's
That's
It
low
is.
key.
That's low
dope.
key.
That's
Like, you
low key.
can't
That's low key the
dope.
vibe.
Low key and dope. That's low key flex. So you would say
Yes, I've heard that phrase.
that's high key flex
Really?
now?
Because high key would be like not
Oh my
under the
God.
radar.
It would more be like I high key like these pretzels if nobody else liked the pretzels.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So it's unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Even more specific.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So I high key like to drive my Vespa to work.
Sammy's face.
I'm getting so lost.
because nobody really drives a Vespa to work. But Dad,
But it's kind of I
What's
I
a
mean,
Vespa?
Vespa.
It's a scooter.
What'd you say, Vespa?
A scooter? You drive a scooter to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
In this weather?
Well,
He's done it before.
not since it's been snowing, but like, yeah. As long as it's not snowing or raining, I'm
You drive a
driving it
scooter to
work.
work in this weather?
Like the one from, what's it called, Mall Cop? Like that type of scooter?
That's a Segway.
Paul Blart. Yeah, that's a segue.
That doesn't
Mall
handle certain. I can't say this word. This word, Terrarin. It doesn't handle
Terrain.
certain
Terrain.
I've never been able
Wow,
to
that's
say
crazy.
that word.
That's awesome.
Terrain.
Yeah, the Segway, but the Segway might. I think the Segway can go.
Yeah, as long
many
as the
places like
sidewalks
a
aren't
Vespa, yeah.
icy, it's fine.
Yeah, go to Europe. You'll
Yeah.
see the Vespas.
What's
They're all
next,
over.
kids?
Riz.
Oh, like Ritz the Cracker.
Is that like slaps?
Right.
That's cool.
Like,
No.
say you're like trying to get someone over here, so you're like,
Oh, Riz,
so
like,
you're like,
hey, come over here.
yeah, pretty much.
What? That's what that means?
I thought it was
Hey, you guys
charisma.
talking to
It
Mike?
is
I can't hear you guys.
charisma, but like,
Oh.
if you were to like riz someone, you're like,
Like cool.
Like,
yeah,
come over here.
Like there's a scene in
Like not like
Goodfellas.
pedophile-ish, but like,
yeah.
okay.
There's a scene in Goodfellas when De Niro's character knows that the feds are following him, and he like knocks on them and he goes, "Let's go, fuckos." Be the same.
Like, are they gonna know what Goodfellas is? They don't even know who Robert De Niro is.
I think Sammy's ready to fall asleep.
I
talking
know,
about all
she's
this old
so
man
bored.
stuff.
She's so unimpressed with our show.
Okay. Hit me up. Is that one? Hit me up with another one.
What? We have a
I'm not
few
gonna
more.
know these, but
Yeah, pretty much.
go.
Lit.
Lit. That's cool. Like
Okay,
that's lit.
yeah,
I got
that's
that.
easy.
Fire. That's what we
Yeah.
would
That's
say.
fire.
Yeah.
No, we didn't
Fire.
say that.
Oh,
I didn't say that either.
I did.
Okay, so I have questions. What would you say if you like something's happening? You want to say, "Look at that person," like whatever they're wearing or something like that. Do you have a term for that? Like you're trying to say, "Hey, look at that person," but without saying, "Look at that person." Nothing.
You'd probably just point.
Oh, really?
Be rude.
Oh, see,
Oh, yeah.
we were nice. We would just
Yeah.
we'd say ice,
Did
ice
we have
that
a term?
jacket,
No. Or just to
and
be
it'd be
rude.
look at that
We would
jacket.
just say, "Don't
Salty.
look,"
No.
but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't look.
See, we had a cool
Millennials-
term for
The
that.
millennials really didn't have terms.
I'm telling you, we did have salty.
No.
I started saying Shania Twain instead of the.
I would say as if or whatever or
You said as if.
yes. Clueless was
Like
like
Cher wannabe.
I was. Thanks, Sam. That was I started writing my name Cher in 4th grade on all my papers.
Oh.
Yeah. Low key. I thought it was Cher.
You low key did what? You wrote share.
Yeah, because I like identified with Cher from Clueless. Like I wanted to be her.
She was at the SNL 50 thing last night. You guys watch
Alicia
that?
Silverstone?
No, share.
Oh, I'm talking about the character from Clueless. But I did see that. Yeah, she was. Yeah, and her like see-through outfit too. That
I didn't see that. I
Yeah.
saw her face.
Yeah, she looked
There was
pretty
a
good.
lot of people in that audience.
it was a fun. I
Yeah.
watched TikTok clips, but yeah. All right, what else we got?
Period.
Harriet?
Harriet?
Period.
Period.
Period with a T instead of a D.
I get this. It's like
Isn't Period is that a isn't that a color like Perio? Isn't that like a purplish color?
No.
No.
Like in real definition? Okay. A period.
Like, period poo.
like
Period.
period.
Like I'm done.
That's on
So it's I'm done
period.
talking. Yeah, use it in a sentence. Let me see. Or how would you use that? Speak it to the mic.
Say somebody said something and I agreed, you'd be like, period.
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 Like,
So I'm agreeing with you. Period, yo.
yeah.
Do you do yo after even?
No.
No.
That
Not
was
cool.
millennial.
So not cool.
Yo,
I
yo,
never-
yo,
I-
yo.
Yo.
Sarah, I never said yo.
I did. I'm an older millennial than you.
You guys just say
know.
bra, right? Like bra,
bruh,
bra.
bruh.
Bro, I said bro.
I say that a lot.
You do.
Yeah.
Sammy used
Period,
to say that.
bra.
Period.
I said bro a lot.
So period if you agree with what someone's saying.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish there could be cameras on your guys' faces while you're talking about that. It's like you're almost sad that you have to use this terminology.
I know.
Do you guys
You're
know
like, I get it.
You're like,
I
whatever.
understand
Whatever.
that this is never going to be in any dictionary, but it's hip right now. It's lit right
It's
now.
lit. It's lit language right
So,
now.
I know.
Period.
Inspired.
I still want
High key.
cap.
Cap.
Oh, that's cap.
And high key and low key mean
The
this.
same. No, high key is
High key is popular opinion. Low key is unpopular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
no high keys. You're the only one doing it. Low
Right.
key. What's low key?
Wait, I thought high key was popular.
Okay,
Hold on.
The difference between low key and high key is that low key is like, I don't know.
Like nobody really knows, but you're gonna say it anyway.
It's like the down low.
Yeah, keep it
thing.
on the DL. The DL. That was a millennial term.
DL, yeah.
Keep it on the DL. Mm-hmm.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably where
Yeah.
low key came from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I definitely
then
didn't have
high
these.
key is like just the opposite of down low. Would be like every thing, I guess.
Okay.
Everyone knows.
I need a pencil. and
Everyone
paper.
agrees.
I gotta
You
draw.
agree very deeply.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
All right. Is
What's-
there more?
There's two more.
Okay.
Snatched.
Snatched is you're hooked up.
No, like, is it like that outfit snatched?
Well, I thought we covered that already.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with a
Not
boyfriend
the
and girlfriend or boyfriend,
outfit.
boyfriend,
It's
girlfriend,
like
girlfriend, or whatever you're into.
Fierce or on point.
It's what?
Fierce or on point. Like
Like
just
you look on point.
snatched.
Right. So,
Like your belt is snatched.
girl,
Ah.
that outfit snatched.
Snatched. You look snatched.
Okay. Okay.
Sound effects are really important.
So, but that's different than period.
When you say period,
Yeah.
You look
it's so
snatched.
great.
Period.
You just enunciate just different
Low
parts of it that I
key,
wouldn't.
you
Period.
look snatched.
Period.
Period.
Okay. Snatched. Okay, I might use
Last
that
one.
Because that was like slaps was in for a while too. That was with maybe. it was-
Slaps
oh,
is
oh,
this.
oh,
They're
oh,
doing
snap.
it. Oh, snap. That was ours.
That's so
Yeah.
Raven.
Yep. Oh, snap. Yep.
You're starting to think they're coming
I
back to you.
am.
Yeah.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What's the last one?
Sus.
That's
no.
suspect. I don't
yeah,
believe you.
that one's easy.
It's technically not a suspect.
It's just I don't believe you.
suspicious.
Yeah,
Suspicious.
that's
Behavior.
sus.
Ah.
Okay.
It's giving is one.
What do you think skibbity toilet riz is?
Stupid term.
Skibbity toilet riz?
Skibbity toilet.
I don't know. I have a bidet. I don't experience that.
Oh wait, we need to ask them. We need to ask them.
Yeah, mullet or bangs.
Mullet or bangs?
Like we pick?
Yeah.
On herself? or for
You gotta
Like
get
when
into
you
the
go to
mic.
the bathroom.
Mullet or bangs?
They look so confused.
like the toilet paper facing the front or the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I am a bangs kind of girl.
Meg?
Fair.
I think I'm a mullet.
Really?
All right.
All right. I can't believe she knew what
Did
that
I tell
was.
you guys at a ski trip? I was using my uncle's bathroom in the condo, and I flipped it over to bangs when I went in there, and then literally a couple hours later, I went back, and someone had moved it back. So there was someone
there's
literally
a
like
mullet.
Meg that prefers it that way. Would you change it if you saw it in a?
No, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I used to change it when my mother would put it the other way or somebody else, whoever was in the house. I would
Nice.
change it.
Yeah.
I would change it.
I used to
You
be
got
a
a little-
mullet. I'm a bangs. I've converted.
Nice.
Now I analyze because someone said it mullet's easier to pull off. I'm like,
No, because you gotta search for it.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
the
like
problem.
searching.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I also thought it was a mullet or a beard. I didn't think it was a mullet or bangs.
Oh, a beard.
Well, I was thinking-
I
I was-
heard about it.
Interesting.
but I was
heard
keeping it in
mullet or
the
beard.
hair perspective, like you know,
Oh,
bangs or mullet, hanging in the front, hanging in the back.
interesting.
Bangs are in the front, right? You have bangs. You guys
Yeah.
all have bangs. Everyone has bangs now, right? Is that the style? Is that the Help me out.
What? The trend?
Is that Ritz or what's the
Ritz.
term?
Ritz. That's a song.
Well-
Put it on the Ritz. It's an 80s song.
What would it be if that's stylish? What was that again? I'm learning. Sorry.
Yeah, that's also what fire means. Like
That-
that's
that's
fire.
fire.
I knew it.
But what's
It's
the other
giving.
term? Did I? What means it's fashionable or looks drip?
Yeah, drip.
Bangs or drip. All right, keeping with the theme of subject to change, you guys ready to graduate high school or?
Couldn't wait any longer.
With no emotion. Couldn't wait any longer. Sammy?
Same.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are on to bigger
you-
and better things.
You're ready for this change?
Yeah, in fact, like needed it. Like
That's fair.
Ready to go? Going to be big. You'll be women. You're going to be 18 Friday.
I am 18.
You're 18 now?
Yeah, I
thought
said
you said this
Valentine's Day,
Friday.
baby.
I thought you said this Friday.
I said last Friday or this Friday. I don't know.
Well,
I
happy
don't know.
birthday. Wow.
Happy birthday.
That's my brother Ben's birthday.
Oh,
February
another
14th.
Valentine's.
Sammy, you ready?
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Why do I picture the sloths from the... Didn't they have a commercial with them too? Like moving really slow. Are you sure you're ready for college?
Yeah.
All right, watch Revenge of the Nerds.
No,
That's your
yeah.
homework for college.
Are we
Yeah.
talking about plans, Sammy, or no?
No.
Are you going to
Okay.
college? Maybe not going to college. I mean, it doesn't matter.
She is going to college. She just isn't.
Do what you
talking
want
about
to
where.
do. Be good at it, and be happy. That's all you
Mhm.
need to do.
And enjoy this next phase of life because I'm telling you right now, it's so important to just enjoy it and embrace it.
And don't
Yeah.
go to parties.
Wait a minute.
What? Party all you
We're
want.
not your mom.
Get that out of your
Just
system.
be smart about what you do
Clearly, I've done that.
and live your life to the fullest.
I'll be the one showing up every weekend. Like, you didn't answer your phone. I brought dinner.
I traced your location.
Are you looking forward to getting rid of that?
Tracked.
No, she said I have to keep my location. So, but I will probably end up turning it off within a week. I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing but
Sam.
love here.
It's called a burn phone.
Oh my God.
Burn her phone.
Brian.
Great.
Oh, look, she's in the dorm. She probably studied.
Don't give her any ideas.
Smash cut to a rave.
She's still partying from the night before.
All right, guys. Do you have anything else to add to what you're doing? What's your subject to change?
I want to know one thing.
Ready for summer?
I want to know one thing because I love you both so very much. How would you say, because you've been friends since you were what? 4? 5? What
Speaking of the mic.
yes. What has helped your friendship stay this strong all these years?
Good question.
Because you've seen me and Amy last all these years. So
Well,
you're kind of in that middle.
we technically weren't really friends when we were like in school
Oh, snap.
until like 4th grade because we moved to the same school.
Mm-hmm. But you guys met
Yeah.
Yeah.
in soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we didn't see each other till 4th grade, and then we became started getting.
We were in the
close.
same class.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our last names are like 2 letters apart, so we're normally pretty close in line. Like in a, student line.
About a couple away. So if they did odd or even, you were still on the same team.
Yeah, some cases because of our cousin.
Shirts and skins.
Yeah, my cousin would have to sit in between us, so me and my cousin would just switch.
Yeah.
So you could be together. So that doesn't explain.
Yeah.
How did you make that?
How have you guys
why do you guys think
lasted?
you lasted so long as friends? That's
Quarantine.
fairly rare.
We were with each other every day in quarantine.
Yeah, we were on FaceTime 24/7, literally.
And Meg Sam doesn't do anything that bothers the shit out of you?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Even the toilet paper being in the front, not in the back?
No.
Don't
Have you
care.
guys ever fought?
No.
Not really, no.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we share everything.
Wow. You guys talk exactly the same.
I know. It's like
As my friends say, riveting.
We even went on like double dates.
Yeah, all summer.
Hold on. You go on dates?
such
Grandpa
exciting
approved or
lives.
no? Apparently not.
Grandpa would approve of the one now.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's a good kid.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Is that not going on?
Oh, here we go.
Do I need to know something?
No, I think some people from work are trying to find this, and I don't want them to know I have a boyfriend.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh.
Not because they shouldn't know, but I just don't want them to know.
I got it.
You know?
Yeah. Low key.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dio.
Why would we want them to know?
No.
Exactly.
Hey, keep them guessing. That was
Period.
nice.
Love it, Meg.
Nice, Meg. Well said. Better than me, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for being so open.
Yeah, thanks for
to
coming
coming
in
on,
hanging out.
both of you, and being a part of the show that you don't listen to.
Anything for you, mother.
Oh, I love you so much, Bug. Heart.
It's good to have you guys in.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you guys for coming in.
This has been another episode of Subject to Change. I'm Sarah.
I'm Mallory.
And I'm the monkey in the middle.
And everything
Everything
is
is
fine.